decision to make. Your grandmother's in a deep coma. Now, there's a chance that she'll never come out of it. Of course, she may surprise us all and suddenly snap out of it.
Nurse!
Mother!
What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I'm high.
Sometimes make bad decisions. Richard?
On the contrary.
The point was that he was high and he couldn't make reasonable decisions, and that is true. I mean, that happens, man. When I was smoking a lot of dope, okay, I did not make good decisions. I cheated on my girlfriend dozens of times, all right? I was so high during a period of time, I embezzled thousands of dollars from a tennis club that I was in, man.
What?
I seriously did, because I was high and I wasn't thinking about
Is
consequences.
that because of pot or just because he's a...
No, because he's a schmuck and a thief and a liar.
That is uncool. That's just uncool.
Hold on, I gotta go to the next issue. Next issue. Is it hard to quit?
Whenever you want to stop, you stop. There's a certain amount of psychological...
I stop every night before I go to sleep.
Yeah. All right, and the response.
We do something like every week we organize, Hippies Against Weed, with our 55 members, organizes a weekly event to show people who are really into smoking pot that they can get together and have a really good time without smoking pot.
Like what?
Last week we sponsored a party at a shooting range. We did a lot of drinking, people got real drunk and learned how to shoot guns, and you know what? It was a great time and there was no pot involved.
Guns kill people every day, and alcohol kills your judgment, and here you're giving somebody who's drunk something that'll kill people. You're insane.
Yeah, you do that every
Absolutely
weekend.
insane.
Next week we're getting together and we're putting on an old-fashioned minstrel show, man, and we're saying, bring your blackface and leave your pot at home, man, and we're doing that.
I have a problem with that, Chris.
What's wrong with that?
Who wouldn't?
We shouldn't see the female period celebrated like that.
That was the prevailing
There's no
form of entertainment in
credibility
the
with
early
these people.
1900s. It's
You're
very
ridiculous.
popular.
That is absolutely
We have a
ridiculous.
disclaimer beforehand about racism.
We gotta move on. Oh, God. All right, coming up, meet a man arrested for drug trafficking just for owning a head shop. Did the feds play rope-a-dope or rope-a-dope fiend? This is not a bar.
That is a water pipe used by real tobacco connoisseurs. All right?
More crossballs when we return. Joining us now is an American businessman who feels he's a civilian casualty in the drug war, Sean Davis. Now, Mr. Davis, how did you come to be arrested?
Well, Chris, I run a store, and we sell a lot of stuff. We sell camouflage jackets, black lights, some really funny T-shirts. But we make most of our money off of rolling papers, pipes, and water pipes, what some people refer to as bongs. Now, these products are all clearly labeled for tobacco use only, but the police persecuted me from the time I opened the store until about 7 months ago. An undercover cop asked one of my employees, can you use these water pipes for smoking marijuana? Now, this guy was not a liar, so he told the truth. Yes, it is possible. He could have also said it was possible to smoke the ashes of a dead man or the foot of a puppy dog. Just because something's possible doesn't mean that's what it's for. Nevertheless, we were all arrested. Even though I don't smoke marijuana, I have never smoked marijuana, and everything was clearly labeled tobacco use only. Chris, I'm being persecuted for living the American dream.
I think we're missing the point here. We have a generation we're going to leave this country with a bunch of potheads running it. That scares me to death. Why don't you use your marketing skills to market something that would value society and help society?
It does help society.
It does help society. Thank you very much.
How does it help, Sean?
You don't smoke marijuana.
I don't smoke marijuana.
Why does that help society then?
Because there's a lot of people in society who enjoy smoking tobacco in very elaborate ways.
Yeah.
You can't profile people because of what they sell, buy, or do. I myself went to a Journey cover band laser light show last month, and, you know, there may have been pot users there. I don't know. I was not one of them. What I do know is that when this band sang Wheel in the Sky, they had an actual laser light wheel in the sky.
Well,
I loved it, and I was not high.
The laser light show is great, but it's all been overrun by potheads.
It's for us, dude. Laser light shows are for us, man. It's for us, man.
I can't have you guys talking on top of each other. Knock it off! Bottom line, what constitutes drug paraphernalia? Now let's look at some items we ordered from Mr. Davis's website. I've got them right over here. All right.
Thank you for buying those, by the way.
Well, yeah, no problem. Okay, so I guess what is this? This is a bong, right?
No, it's a water pipe, Chris.
What is this sticker right here?
As best I can tell, that's a Toronto Maple Leaf sticker, Chris.
Come on! Look at that. Look at it. That's a pot leaf.
Must belong to a hockey fan.
This one has a sticker on it that says I heart pot.
People have bumper stickers that say I love sailing. Doesn't mean they go sailing in their cars.
Come on.
Just admit it's for weed, man.
Look at this. It's a gas mask bong.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a gas mask water pipe, but also that is obviously something that soldiers use to smoke tobacco in battle.
All right.
You are selling drugs.
Okay, look at this. Check this out. All right, it's a little leather case. It's got the skull and the crossbones. Open up inside. We have needles and spoons.
And that's used for what? Legally?
Yeah, what is that? How is that?
If you look at the label on the side, you'll see that it's very clearly marked for insulin use only and for yogurt use only. All right? That's
For yogurt use only?
That is a kit that I sell to diabetics. There's nothing worse than knowing that your blood sugar's skyrocketing. You go to a deli, you grab some yogurt, you want to eat it, but what are you going to do? Use one of those plastic spoons that are all nasty and covered with fingerprints?
It's bent backwards. How do you eat yogurt with this?
The backwards thing actually makes it easier to eat, Chris.
By the way, this whole kit, it's called El Diablo. This is El Diablo. Explain that.
It's from Spain.
All right, coming up, do you have to snort life to get high off of it? Legal alternatives to drugs when Crossballs returns. Joining us now is the creator of the Get High on Life website, Jerry Smith. And Mr. Smith, your site offers, quote, thousands of alternatives to drugs that are totally legal and make you feel just as good, unquote. How does that work?
I consider myself the Martha Stewart of getting high, you know? Because I've come up with all kinds of recipes and different, fun facts, like adrenaline. This is one of the most powerful things that's inside your body already. Go for thrills. You ever try driving with your lights off for like 80 miles an hour? And then, hey, you know what? There's other stuff too, like public masturbation. Now, let me see. Whoa. Not everybody has to know that you're masturbating, but if you do it in public, you get a rush. You get like a thrill from that.
What you're doing is insulting the young people that do come up with positive ways to enjoy life.
There's a lot of stuff you can smell and get high off. I was spray painting something and smelled it real hard.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You can smell anything you want to. You can smell anything, and it's
Jerry,
not
what you're suggesting is not only terrible, it's extraordinarily dangerous.
Yeah.
Nobody under any circumstances should do any of the things you're talking about.
I'm telling people that's what they should do, though.
No, and I'm saying don't. I get that. Don't do that.
You should die from that one-time use of doing just that.
Yes.
One time.
I smell farts.
Oh, come on.
Did you know?
Stop.
Again, you're making a mockery of those who find legitimate things to do.
And you can smell them, and it gives you a high. It gives you kind of a high.
No, that's horrible. Marilyn, this guy is absolutely ridiculous, isn't he?
He's beyond ridiculous.
No, you cannot do this.
He's now inhaling.
What's going on?
Oh, my God.
Jerry! What's he? What the hell is going on? Jerry, we have to end the show right now. Jerry, you can't do this. Jerry!
That's sad.
What?
We're ending the show now. Last word.
All I want to say is...
Don't give him time.
Well, hey, wait a minute. Who are you to say not give me time?
Because you're sitting there with a ring of silver paint around your face and you just inhaled. You don't need to give. Society gives you nothing but time behind bars. That's all we owe you.
I'll meet you
I
there.
didn't break no laws. Biatch.
Come on. All right, we will see you next time when more experts get caught between the cross...
Wait,
Come on.
Sorry, but I want to get one last word, because you know what? During that last commercial break, I went over to Richard's dressing room, and I actually found something that I think you're going to find pretty interesting in Richard's dressing room.
Wait a
so what
second.
this means is that you support rape rings, and you support terrorism, and you're a criminal, and you're a drug user, and you belong in jail. Yes or no?
Is that yours?
You're a liar.
How am I a liar, man? How am I a liar?
Hang on,
man?
settle down. Because, one, I didn't bring any pot with me, and you're a liar.
Oh, really?
You're a committed liar.
This is not pot.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like oregano or weeds or something. It's not pot.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Did you fake this?
You know what? That's right.
No, did you fake this?
That is oregano, but you had to think about it, man. You didn't know
come on!
Fake this, man!
You had to think about it, man.
Forget
Yes.
this. We will see you next time with more Experts Talk between Crossballs. Good night.
On an all-new Crank Yankers, Ludacris considers a name change.
It's like Ludacris is fun, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like a silly little ass joke. Peanut Head, that's a name you can respect.
Niles considers a sex change.
Oh, here comes another contraction.
Okay, don't fear it, don't fear it.
Should I push? Should I pan down or what? And Drew Carey considers his toilet paper options.
I love your drapes because they were so soft and absorbent.
Crank Yankers. New episodes start July 20th at 10:30 on Comedy Central.